Hello and welcome to the breakdown video of the upcoming ODST Warbond. We're going to be watching the trailer. I'm going to make a few comments on there and a few things that I've noticed while observing the trailer for several times. But we're also going to go over some other details that we've only just found out in the last 24 hours. And this is also going to be coming from someone that isn't a Halo fan. I played the first two, didn't enjoy them. I'm not a fan of the Halo lore or franchise IP in any way, shape, or form. However, this looks great. I've been begging for a alien-themed Warbond for a long time, and this environment, I don't know, it scratches that itch. And not being a fan of Halo, this has been a pleasant surprise. This intro really gives me James Cameron vibes, and again, scratches that itch. That is a pretty cool looking setup, including the cape too. Look at that, the A9 Hell Jumper. What we do know is both of these armors are medium, which is nice. I do like a medium armor. M7S SMG, nice. Looks as though we've got a decent capacity-wise when it comes to the ammo economy and stuff, and it seems to mow down these automatons pretty simply. It's two-handed as well. It isn't one-handed, as what a lot of people have been saying. A35 Recon, Eye of the Clandestine. Nice. Also demonstrates the M6C SOCOM. Don't mind me a pistol. This is the one I'm interested in. MA5C Assault Rifle. Can we appreciate as well the fact that... Let me move my camera just up here. The one thing that I think Arrowhead need to be applauded for here is not putting their own twist on such a classic gun. I'm not a Halo fan, yet I know how iconic this assault rifle is in just the zeitgeist, you know? It doesn't look like it belongs in Helldivers, but it works. And they've even, like, this is in my opinion, the gun to me doesn't look like it belongs in Helldivers. But because Halo has had such an impact on Helldivers, Helldivers 2 probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Halo. But they have to be applauded for just throwing this in there. It stands out. It's front and center. It's really impactful. And that's why I'm quite excited about this Warbond, even though I don't like Halo. Make that make sense. However, let's carry on. We believe this is a medium penetrating as well. Very much going to be like the Liberator carbine. Lucky shot there where we can see a little more on the cosmetic side of things. But I do love the display. Again, like I mentioned, this trailer gives me James Cameron vibes because it makes me think of Alien. And just the little screen with the countdown, like you get on a pulse rifle. It's great. I love it. The M90A shotgun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before having to fully reload, maybe. We are led to believe that it's light armor penetrating as well. So that shotgun's going to need to pack a punch. It's going to need to kick like a mule. Let me quickly skip back there as well. With the new patterns, as basic as it seems, very much United States Colonial Marines from the movie Aliens. But again, Halo was probably heavily influenced by Aliens to some degree. But they're very plain, but they work. They look great. They fit the world. It works. I've never really been one for the vehicles. It's not something that I actively bring, so yeah. Yeah, you see, it acts a lot like the Liberator carbine. It rips through that shield like no problem. And let's see if we can see at the start. So, hold on. Let's go from the cinematic. Yeah, about 6 or 7. And then goes through the same amount again to break the shield. So, okay. 14 shots to break through the shield. Fair enough. At least it seems that way. Oh, it's cold. It looks good. August 26th. perfect day for it. Recruitment day, do you know what I mean? Really excited. Also, we're led to believe there are no... Well, not led to believe. We know, as we've been told in the Helldivers Discord by, I believe, the Baskinator, that there will be no Superstore cosmetics at all. Because this is a legendary Warbond and not a common one, it's, like, pretty unique in itself. And it's here permanently. I don't believe that there is a time frame with this particular Warbond, which is obviously a great thing. Okay, let's head over to the Helldivers 2X account and we'll look at what they have to say about their own Warbond in general. We'll look at all the graphics that are provided. We'll read all the descriptions from the posts, and then I'll give my opinion on it, like it matters. Now, we might as well start with the armor sets, and they look absolutely beautiful. We know that they're both medium armor. They have the passive of feet first. We will get to the finer details at some point. I do fancy appreciating the armor at this moment. Again, I'm not a Halo fan, so I don't have any emotional connection to these, nor do I recognize them very well. I like the way this stands out. I mentioned before that I still get a bit of a James Cameron vibe with this in general. But the graphic on the armor plates here, the camo sort of stuff, I'd kind of like it if it was a bit darker green. But beggars can't be choosers. It looks great. Hell Jumper and Recon. Nice. I did mention earlier on in the video that I know how iconic the assault rifle is, and it looks absolutely fantastic. The SMG and the shotgun all look really, really impressive. Especially the SMG. I love the fact that that seemingly has a massive silencer on the end. The MA5C is as iconic as it comes. It looks great. And also the shotgun looks like an absolute beast. The M6C SOCOM pistol looks cool. Kind of looks a little bit like the Verdict, right? Ah, yes, indeed. Looks like the Verdict. Also, I don't know if this is intentional and this is just me being a movie nerd and trying to put things together, but this looks like the end of the RoboCop gun. Yeah, you see the little grills on the front here? That would be dope to own, though. Look at that. Auction. Oh, that's such a meaty gun. And so with regards to the penetration of each weapon, we know that the assault rifle, the MA5C, is medium pen, very much like the Liberator Penetrator. The M7S SMG is light. The shotgun is light. Controversial, I know. And the pistol is also light. However, with the shotgun, it is led to believe that it does indeed kick like a mule. It at least has to have a decent amount of damage behind it. And as well, I'll most certainly be buying all of these skins. I don't really use the FRV or the exosuit, but these look great. They're minimal, but I like minimalism. They really do scratch that James Cameron itch that I have. Everything about these, the color, the tone, even the names. Eye of the Clandestine, Honored Heirloom. It's so badass. And just the flaming skull as well. The pyramid with an eye in the middle. Yeah, I really like these. And I really like wearing my Malevolent Creek cape all the time. These look good, especially that one. Oh, I know, they both look great. I mean, I don't care that it says rookie. I mean, come on now. That's so cool looking. And so with what we have here, I think it's safe to say that Arrowhead have been absolutely cooking in the kitchen with this Warbond. And so although we have an image of just the SMG, we're going to be reading out every single one in order that the post has written them in. MA5C Assault Rifle, an iconic rifle. The definition of reliable, and having taken down countless aliens bent on wiping out humanity, it's time it turned its sights on enemies of managed democracy. It comes equipped with the convenient ammo counter and a built-in compass. Let it guide you to victory. M90A shotgun. This powerful shotgun carries a kick and has a handy flashlight mounted on it so you can see the fear in your enemy's eyes before you teach them a valuable lesson about liberty. The M7S SMG, silent and deadly. This SMG is the model ODST's primary weapon. With caseless ammo and non-removable suppressor, this weapon is ready to spread freedom to every counter of the galaxy. In the M6C SOCOM pistol, they say keep your friends close and your sidearm closer. Well, we say that the standard issue ODST sidearm is your silent ally in the field, equipped with a built-in laser sight, flashlight, and for the first time in Helldivers 2, a suppressor to support stealth gameplay, because sometimes the best way to enforce peace is quietly. Next up, we've got our armors and our armor passive. A9 Helljumper armor set. Step into the armored boots of a legendary Lance Corporal who served the ODST with immense bravery and courage under fire. Passive boost, feet first. A35 Recon armor set. Sleeker and stealthier than the A9 armor, This set is made to move and groove with a helmet modelled after an iconic intelligence officer's headgear, passive boost, feet first, and the passive in general, make less noise from movement, range when finding points of interest increased by 30%, and immune to leg injuries. Arrowhead close off the post with this really lovely message for this very special Warbond. The legendary Warbond marks a brand new tier in the Warbond lineup, and we've gone all in to make sure it lives up to the name. This one's a tribute to a long-requested crossover, packed with details that fans will love to discover. The Helldivers 2 ex-Halo ODST legendary Warbond lands in the Acquisition Center for 1,500 super credits, a step up from previous Warbond tiers and packed with gear worthy of the legend. And a quick heads up, legendary Warbonds aren't compatible with the new premium Warbond token launching on August 26th. So if you're planning to deploy with ODST gear, make sure your super credits are locked and loaded. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Squad up, drop in, and let's crush every enemy of freedom and manage democracy together. Move out!
Helldivers 2 ex-Halo ODST lands August 26 at 5 AM PT, 1 PM British Standard Time. Terms and conditions apply.
And that wraps up my breakdown and thoughts on the ODST Halo legendary Warbond crossover. Again, not a fan of Halo, but everything looks like it's going to be pretty good. I am slightly concerned about the shotgun, although we are hearing that it does kick like a mule. Even the description on the X post said so. But we'll have to wait and see. But looks like the Xbox Helldivers do have something to look forward to, because if we go over to the Helldivers companion app, it's looking very busy in the galaxy at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed this video, though. Do leave me a like and do leave me a comment if you have enjoyed it that much, and if you've even enjoyed it to an absurd amount that you would like to subscribe, then please do so. It would help the channel out a lot. I enjoy making these videos, but we've got now 3 days, I believe, until the Xbox recruits join us. Very much looking forward to it, and very much looking forward to this Warbond. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I guess until next time.